What's up, guys? PERMATEX1 here, and today I want to talk about putting antiseize on spark plugs, and should you do it? The short answer, yeah, you can put antiseize on any spark plug that you want to. However, there are a few things that you need to know before you start just globbing on antiseize on spark plugs. You don't want to get antiseize on the tip or anywhere near the firing end of this spark plug. Whenever you go to apply antiseize, you just want to put just a little bit, about 3 threads down, and that right there, believe it or not, is plenty. Take you a gloved hand and just take it and wipe that antiseize around the plug the best you can without getting too much unneedlessly. That right there is going to be all that you'll ever need. Once you start threading this in, that antiseize is going to disperse through the rest of the head and the threads of the spark plug. Yes, the manufacturer of these spark plugs that have the nickel coating, they don't recommend having antiseize put on them, but it's not going to hurt to put just a little bit if that's what your little heart desires. I have no qualms about putting a little bit of antiseize on the threads of a spark plug. The reason being is because a small engine plug gets removed and replaced a lot more than an automotive spark plug or industrial engine spark plugs. Spark plugs that have this black oxide coating, as here on this AC CR43TS, this is a plug that would go into a small block Chevy that has cast iron cylinder heads, and these, as you can tell from the rust in the pitting, were just absolutely sometimes a bear to remove because it would seize or rust in those heads. Even with the black oxide coating, they would still rust in there. So this style of spark plug, I would definitely put some antiseize on those threads before I screwed it in. Now this is a taper seat, and this is a gasket seat. Two completely different torque specs. These, you would just get them hand tight, and you just turn them a 1/16th to an 1/8 of a turn past hand tight. However, gasket seat spark plugs are normally torqued to about 100 inch-pounds, but when you have a lubricant on the threads, such as antiseize, you change the torque coefficient of this spark plug. So if you get a torque wrench out and you start torquing this to 100 inch-pounds, you're going to be applying more torque than the manufacturer recommends because of the lubrication on the thread. Like I said before, the plugs that have this nickel coating on it, or a lot of people call it chrome plating. It's not really chrome, it's more of a nickel plating, and it has anti-corrosion properties already. I mean, it's from the factory. You don't have to put antiseize on these plugs. Well, what kind of antiseize should I use? Well, this is my antiseize of choice. It's the PERMATEX aluminum, and this is some good stuff. There's the part number 80208, and I'll put links in the description and in the comment section where you can get you a tube of this. I'll link different sizes of the bottles. This is the bigger one. I like this stuff. It's good to up to 18 or 1600 degrees, and it's just some good stuff. Now they make different antiseizes. They make copper antiseize. They make all different kinds, and I'll link some of the other styles of antiseize in the description below as well. Alrighty guys, I hope this cleared up some confusion whether or not you should or shouldn't use antiseize on a spark plug. Short answer, yes you can. I don't care what anybody says. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to change how the spark plug fires or nothing like that. You're not going to lose a ground because of it. However, don't ever apply antiseize to the receiving end of the spark plug. You could cause some issues there. Always use a good dielectric grease on the firing end of the spark plug, or the receiving end of it anyway. Alrighty guys, if this content helped you out, give me a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. And while you're there doing that, go ahead and click that bell to get all my new videos. You'll have a good Thursday.